If you're looking to pick an altcoin that can change your life, here are the 3 steps that I would go about doing it in order to be successful in the next bull market. All right. As always, my name is Dawson. If you like crypto videos, please like, subscribe, hang around. As always, it's not financial advice, it's my opinion, my theories, my own due diligence that I've done in my experience. So I'd highly suggest you to hang around crypto, have some fun, don't jump all in at once, DCA. Um, do your own research, listen to opinions, accumulate information so you can make your own decisions. These are my decisions and my opinions, not financial advice. Let's have some fun, okay? So, 3 steps to pick an altcoin sounds too good to be true. It's really not. This is how I've gone on to find altcoins that I believe in and I am accumulating during this bear market. And hopefully, next bull market, I'll see some great returns, okay? So, step number one to finding this magic altcoin that can change your life is find a sector of crypto. And these principles apply to all investments, but we're just talking crypto here. So step one is find a section of crypto that you really coincide with, that you really believe in, you really enjoy, it makes sense to you, you understand what's happening there, and it just feels good to you, okay? So what I mean by this is for your number one, like a section of crypto it could be Ethereum, it could be Cardano, it could be Bitcoin, it could be gaming, it could be NFTs, it could be metaverse, it could be DeFi, it could be only layer 2 applications on Ethereum. It could be only gaming on Ethereum. All right, so you get the picture. Just like how stocks have sectors of like this one's technology, this one's energy, this one's automotive. We have the same thing in crypto. We have different layer ones that you can invest in, and then you can look at all the products on there. We have different sectors of gaming, metaverse, DeFi. There's tons of routes you can go. So find one thing that you want to invest in that you really enjoy. My personal preference that I do this process with is Cardano. Now, I also hold some Ethereum, some Matic, just for fun. I believe in them as well, but I do this process with Cardano. Okay. So Cardano it really piqued my interest when I started, and it's one of my beliefs that's going to be around for the future. Okay. So step one, find something you believe in crypto, a section, whether it be an L1 and L2 or like gaming or something. Just find something you believe in, like, enjoy, and start heading in that direction. Step two is you're going to want to spend, the next 3 to 6 months, minimum 3 to 6 months, learning everything in the world that you can about that about that sector. Okay. So um, when I started investing in crypto, I just kind of invested in what it was ever on the CEX of my choice or whatever was in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. This is a terrible way to go about it. Okay. I, if you're going to invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's fine. But if you're going to go below Bitcoin and Ethereum into the L1s, into the other coins that are either on your CEX that's just available or on the top 100 of CoinMarketCap, this is a terrible way to go about it. So my method, I feel, is much more precise, right? In order to make investments that make a lot of money, not just normal money, but a lot of money, you got to be really precise and accurate. You got to know what you're doing, okay? So step one, we're picking one section that we want to invest in. Mine's Cardano. You pick whatever you want. Step two, spend minimum 3 to 6 months learning everything you can about that section. So if you choose Ethereum, you want to spend 3 to 6 months learning all about Ethereum, learning about all the applications you can use on Ethereum, like popular lending protocols, popular DeFi protocols, popular stable coins. You want to learn about some of the games being released on it in the gaming sector. You want to learn about the layer twos that are providing scalability to Ethereum. You want to learn about the different wallets you can use, like MetaMask. You want to learn like why are people getting hacked. You want to learn why are some of the cross-chain bridges failing. You want to learn, like what is wrapped Bitcoin? It's basically just Bitcoin that you can use on any chain, right? So you want to learn these things. Like what is wrapped Ethereum? It's just Ethereum you can use on a different chain besides Ethereum, right? So you want to spend time learning these things and finding some resources, whether it be crypto subreddits, discords, crypto Twitter, YouTube. just learning and absorbing. And it doesn't have to be a hard process. You don't have to push yourself to do it. Just like when I wake up, I enjoy reading about crypto. So I just spend like 30 minutes while I eat breakfast. I just read about crypto. And like when I take like a lunch break, I can like just scroll through my phone and see what's on. And a lot of my news is about crypto as well. So, and then like at the end of the day, I might wind down and just like read through some crypto news. It's just like a small process. You just accumulate over time, but it really adds up. Okay. So step two, you want to go into your sector that you've chosen in step one and learn absolutely everything. Try all the protocols. Figure out what the overall sentiment is about these different things. Like when you join a community, it's like say you just want to start learning about like hockey, right? You just join hockey, whether it be like just reading online or stuff like that, or you just hang out with some new friends who like hockey, they're gonna pretty quickly let you know about like the best hockey teams. Like you're gonna figure out which ones are the best. You're gonna figure out who the top players are, right? It just comes second nature. People want to tell you about the best things. So just get in the ecosystem, learn. Don't try and rush the process. Just spend like 3 to 6 months absorbing, okay? And you can invest during this time. It's not a time where you can't invest, but just know you're not going to have all the cards in your favor to make that incredible investment, right? So maybe during this time you're picking up a little ETH, maybe using it a little on like Polygon, Arbitrum, stuff like that, going out lending some of it, staking some of it, just trying things out. That's perfectly fine, okay? So step two, learn everything you can about what you chose in step one. Step three, step three is where you will make your decision for an investment. Okay. So step one, you pick something. I choose Cardano. Step two, I sat around for 3, 6, 9 months, learning everything I could about Cardano, learning about all the applications on Cardano, playing around with a lot of them, testing them, listening to the Twitter community calls, reading on Reddit. I just absorbed as much information as I could. Step three, I choose as my big altcoin positions besides the native Cardano token. I have a couple projects I've chosen, specifically Ardana is one of them that I think has huge potential. And the only reason I've come to this is because of my continued knowledge in the space over months and months and months of just paying attention. So in step three, you want to take all this due diligence that you've taken, that you've spent time and learned about and accumulated. By then, you probably have a gut feeling about like this project is a good project. That is what you invest in step three. All right. Now, sometimes, you know, I can understand how in your step three, you might want to pick a project that everyone's talking about. So for Ethereum, maybe it's like Loopring. Loopring had like a huge following in 2021, and everyone was going really heavy on Loopring. And you could see on Twitter they were talking about, on Reddit they were talking about it a lot. But during your due diligence phase, you have to kind of make these decisions for yourself. But you have to decide, is that a red flag or a green flag? I personally, Ardana is not something that a lot of people talk about. I'm one of the people who tries to talk about it a lot. Um, but it's just not talked about a whole lot, and that's okay. Step three, you want to pick a project that you completely believe in for the future based on all of your previous knowledge and experience and data points that you've built up, whether it be, highly talked about or not talked about at all. If it's not talked about at all, you have to believe that it has a bright future, that it will become talked about. And if it's talked about a lot, you have to believe that that's not speculative hype, that that talk is true. Okay. So this is my three-step process on how I pick an altcoin to have long-term huge financial gains. And we're not talking about just normal investment gains, not just normal money, but if you want to go from nothing to a huge amount of money, that's how I would do it, okay? Step one, find a sector in crypto you like that makes sense to you. Step two, learn everything you can about it over a minimum of 3 to 6 months. Step three, find that one project after you've done all your due diligence, after you've done your research, after you've got the knowledge. Find that one project that ticks all your boxes. It has communicative community, it has a niche use case. That use case is reasonable and ready to use right now. It's needed in the community. They've had no major problems. They give you a great gut feeling inside. You are happy with your investment. You believe in your investment. You don't care if the price goes up or down. You really just love the project. That's the investment you go with, okay? So, three simple steps in order to potentially find an altcoin that can make you life-changing money. That's how I would go about it, and that's how I do go about it. My personal investment is Ardana. Feel free to check it out if you want, but these are my simple, simple, simple three steps to find those altcoins. All right. If you have any questions about the process, please leave a comment down below. I know these theories are a little bit weird. They seem too simple, but that's really how I invest and that's really what I believe in. Okay. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Other than that, see you in the next video and have a great weekend.